Good morning. It is Thursday, the 27th of February, and this is your daily tarot reading. Pick a number between 1 and 12, and we'll see what the cards have to say about the day ahead. See which one you're drawn to, which number. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'll read them randomly. Right, number one. Number one, you have the 3 of Wands today. This is about new horizons, travel potentially, new opportunities. This guy's looking out over the horizon and expanding his horizons. So today, expect new opportunities, new projects being handed, potentially experiences. So being offered the chance of an experience, being offered the opportunity of doing something new. This would be a really good day, number one, to accept those offers, to say yes, to have faith that whatever you do, you will succeed, and to even take a risk. If you're the kind of person that sort of, what if this doesn't work out? What if I'm making the wrong decision? Why not throw caution to the wind today and actually step out into the unknown and reach for that new horizon? Because it's a brilliant day to do that, number one. Number 12. Number 12, you have the 6 of Pentacles reversed. So the 6 of Pentacles reversed, it's like a sharing and giving card. But this, when the card's reversed, it can mean that there's gifts given almost as a bribe. So be aware of somebody potentially around you that's offering a gift. Now, it doesn't need to be, like a present, like a parcel, or like a box of jewelry or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be that literal. Could be a gift as in, some advice, or they give you an opportunity, or they give you some time, or just something that they're offering you. But it feels like it's not given in the spirit of in something positive. It's almost like there's an agenda there. It's given with the expectation that you will then feel in debt to them. So it's like you'll feel like you have to do something in return. So watch out for this today. And if you feel like you come across this situation, maybe the best idea would be to just politely decline, or to remove your energy from that situation, to avoid, because we often feel, like if somebody does something for you and then you feel like you have to do something back for them, even if it's not something you particularly want to do. So be aware that if this happens today, you don't need to play that game. You don't need to be involved with this agenda. So watch out for it. If it happens, then just withdraw your energy, or simply say no. I think sometimes we struggle to say no, and it's often the best word you can use. Number 10. Number 10, you have the Knight of Swords reversed. The Knight of Swords reversed is something, it's very often about being ready to start a fight. So are you feeling argumentative, or is somebody being argumentative with you? It's about conflict and rushing in to have this battle. You'd be well advised today, number 10, to sit back a little bit and don't be too hasty about rushing into battle. Really consider your options and think before you open your mouth and look before you leap. So if you're on your way to work now, thinking, you know what, when I get to work, I'm going to ring such and such, I'm going to give them a piece of my mind, or I'm going to go and see my manager, I'm going to tell him this, that, and the other, and I'm not doing this, and blah, 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 blah. Or if it's something to do with home, if you're thinking, you know what, today I'm going to ring up Auntie this person, Auntie Nelly, and I'm going to say, look, I'm not doing this, you've done this wrong, and blah, 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 blah. I felt like this for years. Just don't do it today. Just rest on your laurels a little bit and take a step back, because this energy is fleeting. Nights are fast, remember. So by tomorrow, you could feel entirely different. So it could be that you say all these things to whoever it is, and then tomorrow you're like, oh no, why did I say that? Why have I actually said that? And it's like it hasn't done you any favors by doing it. So if you've got something that you need to say to someone, just hanging back is never a bad thing. It's like when somebody sends you a text that you're not happy with, and the immediate sort of instinct is to text back really quickly, like in anger. But you often sort of think of something far better to say if you just step back from it a little bit and have a good think about it and wait until that energy dies down a little bit so you can think more logically. So this card is really about that resisting the urge to rush into battle and just holding back a little bit and get your facts right. Think about what you're going to say. Choose your battles wisely. Number two. Number two, you have the Ace of Swords reversed. So this means like it can very often mean that you've got a project in mind and you feel like you've been making progress or you're hoping to make progress, but it just seems like there's obstacles in your path or somebody keeps like putting the kibosh on it and there's like you're being stopped from doing something that you really want to do and you can see the way forward, but it's frustrating because either somebody can't see it or they're doing something that makes it impossible for you to make the progress that you want to make. This card identifies that that's really grinding on you at the moment, but it's also reminding you of the potential of the project, telling you that stick with it, it's going to work out. You just have to bide your time and things will work out for you. These obstacles, these frustrations, your path will clear. It's just a case of exercising some patience today. Number four. Number four, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is about destiny, it's about fortune, it's about success, it's about luck, it's about also about letting the wheel of life turn. So, if you're feeling stuck in a rut and as if luck doesn't work out for you, life's not working out as you think it should, just stay on the wheel because what is reversed becomes on top. What is on top becomes underneath. So, it's as above, so below. So it's saying to you that stick with it if you're feeling that you're being thwarted in some way. But this card can also literally mean it's the Wheel of Fortune. It's about luck. It's often associated with winning things, with just being really lucky about something. So if there's a chance that you were going to take and you've been humming and hawing about it, today could be a really good day to actually take that risk, jump in and give something a go or try something new. Try the lottery perhaps. What is it? Thursday? If they do a is it Euro Millions or is that Wednesday? I can't remember. It's ages since I've done it because I never won anything. But this card is telling you it's about luck, but it's also about the wheel of life. It's also about sticking with something and waiting for your luck to change. Right, number three. Number three, you have the Ace of Pentacles. This is about manifesting luck, manifesting success. It's about prosperity. It's about security. You are being handed, if you look at the illustration on this card, you're being handed money itself. It's a coin. So look out for someone actually giving you money or finances or an opportunity today. But it can also mean you manifesting that money, you manifesting that success. So it's like the card says to you that if you're looking to do something new, or if you're looking to start a project, if you're looking to manifest success, you can't just wait for it to happen. You have to take the action because the aces are very much the new beginnings and they're about taking action to make something happen. Because number one is the beginning of something and then we evolve through 2, 3, 4, etc. So if you're waiting to do something, this opportunity today is the day when you need to take action to do it. Okay, so today, number three, is one of those days where things are going to work out for you. If it's about finances, then financial decisions are very often, when they're made under this influence, are very often successful. So it's a great day for you, number three. Just remember that things don't happen unless you make them happen. Number 11. Number 11, you have the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups is very often about loss or grief. And it's shown that this guy, his cups have fallen over, he's walking away from them. But if you see here at the bottom of the card, there are two of these cups that are still upright, but he has his back to them and he's focused on the ones that have fallen over and spilt their whatever they had in them all over the place. So this card reminds you that you feel that you've lost, you feel like you've got a lot of grief, loss, unhappiness in your life, but it's like you're focusing on the things that you've lost and you're missing the things that you have. So this is a card about being grateful for what you have. So I really want you today, number 11, to look around you and to identify the things that you're really grateful for. And there are always things to be grateful for in life. But sometimes it's really hard when we really feel that things aren't working out or that we've lost out. It's easy to miss those things. So what's a really good activity to do, 11, is to actually write down things that you're grateful for, because it draws your energy, it draws your attention to those things, and where your thought goes, the energy flows, and what energy does is create manifestation. So when you focus on the things that you're happy about, the things that you have, you manifest more things that you're happy about. So number 11, I really want you to look around for these two cups today. Write down the things that you're happy about. Really try to focus on those rather than the things that you've lost. And there's my dogs barking in the background again. They have no respect for the tarot readings, I'm afraid. Number 5. Okay, number 5. You have the Sun reversed. Now, the Sun is a great card, and it's always a good card, even when it's reversed, because it's so powerful, the Sun, that, yeah, okay, when it's reversed, the energy is diminished a little bit, but it is still shining its light on you. So this is a great day for you, number 5. And it's like you feel that, but it's almost like you feel things could be a little bit better if only you did X or Y or Z. So it's like you're not recognizing the success of the day, how bright this sun is, because you're almost thinking about how much brighter it could be. So what you need to do is look at the successes that you've had, look at the achievements that you've made, and think about, give yourself some congratulations, give yourself some credit for the things that you've achieved, and don't necessarily just expect 100% every single day, because that's not possible for anybody. You've achieved a lot, and I want you today to focus on those achievements and be happy for what they are, rather than sort of always looking to the things that you haven't got just yet, or you haven't got right just yet, because they're coming. Because the energy of this card, the Sun, is always, it's so strong. And remember, these cards, they talk about the potential is in the reversal. So you've achieved a lot, and the potential is there to achieve everything that you want to achieve, okay? Number 6. Number 6, you have the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is a card of action, and it's also about inspiration and passion and optimism. And this card is saying that today you could feel quite inspired to do things. You're going to feel quite good about the day, like everything's falling into place, like you're given good advice, or you give good advice to somebody else. Now, this little cat here in the corner of the card also talks about the Queen of Wands having an intuitive side, a darker side, a side that is to do with the intuition, things like that. So what I want you to do today, number 6, is really look at, do you always follow your gut? Do you follow your intuition? Because very often, you'll find that this is the right thing to do, and things work out when you follow your intuition. And this is telling you, trust your intuition, because it's a really strong part of you. So really, the universe is smiling on you today, number 6, and saying that your inspiration, your positive mood today is beautiful. And if you could just pull this forward for the next few days, then it'd be a great thing to do. So try and hold on to that happiness, try and hold on to that positivity, because it's brilliant when you have days like this. And I just hope that energy continues with you. Number 7. Number 7, you have the Eight of Swords reversed. Now, the Eight of Swords reversed very much indicates a time when you felt like you've been tied. So you feel like you've been held back, you've been restrained, you've been held sort of accountable for things that weren't your fault, or it's sort of, you felt that something's held you back. But now, because this is reversed, you're being released from that period of energy. So you're being released from feeling like you've been imprisoned by old things that have happened in the past. So you could be looking at the past and refusing to let go of a situation, or perhaps you're beating yourself up with guilt about a decision that you made, and it could be years ago, but you have still felt that it's affecting you today. And this card is indicating that it's time to let go of that. So that time is coming to pass. It's going to pass. It means that you can now move forward into the future, because new beginnings are possible. So if you see this lady here, she's surrounded by swords. She's tied up. She's got a blindfold on. It's like she's got no way to go, and it's self-imposed. There's nobody else that's made this cage around her. It's herself that's done that. And when it's reversed, she's breaking free from that. So I want you to imagine yourself as this lady today, and know that you have the power, you have the energy in you to break free from this cage that you've built around yourself. It's about new beginnings. It's about forgiving yourself for the past, and moving forward. Number 8. Number 8, you have the Eight of Cups, and that is reversed. So the Eight of Cups reversed talks about the inability to let go of something. So it's like you're stuck in the past. And what you need to do is let go of that past, and in order to move on. It feels like you've stayed too long in a particular situation. Now, because it's cups, it's very often to do with relationships and emotion. It doesn't necessarily have to be your partner. It could be a member of your family or a friend who you've stuck with for too long, even though they haven't been particularly nice to you, or they've done something that you've asked them not to do, but they've done it again and again and again. They've almost like discounted your opinion, something like that, and you've given them too many chances. You've stuck around too long, and this card is telling you it's time to cut loose from that and to move forward, because the potential of this card is this guy is going off into the mountains, into the horizon, into a beautiful verdant landscape, and he's leaving behind this situation. So what I want you to do today, number 8, is to really think about, what is it that's holding you back? Where have you stayed too long on an emotional level? What do you need to leave behind and move forward from? And finally, number 9. Number 9, you have the King of Cups reversed. The King of Cups very often means somebody who's bad-tempered. So today could be one of those days, number 9, where you feel bad-tempered, you feel irritable, you feel like nothing's going your way, you feel like a bear with a sore head, like you got out of bed on the wrong side, all those things. Or it could be that somebody you're going to encounter today is manifesting those traits. So just be aware of the fact that when we feel like this, or when somebody else feels like this, it's almost like there's a filter over them which is manifesting the traits. It's not their real personality. It's not your real personality. So don't be bogged down by them, and don't react to them. Now, you can react to them, in your own experience, or when you meet them in somebody else. But the thing to do is to remain objective, to almost go above yourself or above the situation with the other person, and then look at it objectively. Recognize the fact that somebody's having a temper tantrum, whether that's you or another person, and then think, okay, that's a temper tantrum. It doesn't make you or that person a bad person. It's just a transient mood. So just be aware of that today. There's friction in the air for you. There could be arguments brewing. Just be aware and don't get dragged into those conflicts. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed the reading for today. Have a wonderful day, whatever you have planned, and stay weird.